I don't remember.
That's you.
Did I? No, I did the intro last time, didn't I? Or did the outro?
You did the outro last time.
Okay, yeah, because the intro is actually easier.
Yeah,
personally.
I busted your ass on the two.
You kept fucking laughing the whole time. Like, shut up.
No, I just kept making comments. You're the one that couldn't hold your shit together.
No, you were laughing. Then you're right. You did make a comment, but that was like the third or fourth take. And I finally had it going, and then you made a comment. I was like, yeah, son of a...
Well, you had enough tries at it. You started over like 3 times.
Hey, too bad.
Hey, too bad.
Hey, two beds.
How are you?
Excellent.
Good. So what are we doing this week? Marvel comic movies?
Yes, the MCU.
MCU.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
All right. I think we decided we were going to narrow it down to our favorites, maybe starting from Iron Man and work our way forward and pick the ones you want to talk about or play off someone else. But I honestly couldn't even name them all. I know I've seen them all, but I don't know which ones would have come before Iron Man to me that would have been worth talking about. I mean, I'm assuming.
Well, no, Iron Man's the first.
Yeah.
Well, no, there was X-Men and stuff.
But no, again, see, it's not MCU.
Oh, okay. But it was Marvel.
Technically, no, it was Fox at the time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Fox had bought the rights.
That's right. Okay. I know that. I remember that now.
So, yeah, the first official movie done by Marvel Studios was Iron Man. It's what kicked it all off.
And I loved it.
Oh, it was amazing,
Oh,
the
yeah.
first one. Yeah.
I went and saw it twice in the theater.
Oh, yeah. We saw it a couple times.
There's not many movies I go see twice in the theater, pay the theater money for.
Wow. Not now.
Well, especially not now.
No, but as kids, we go see, I think we saw Ghostbusters 4 or 5 times in the theater.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good one.
We used to see movies all the time in the theater.
Yep.
Yeah. But
As long as our parents would give us a ride.
Or ride our bikes, take the bus.
Yep.
Yeah, we have done that a few times too.
Yeah. So that one kicked it off. That was just, they were so true to the comics in that one. That's why I loved it so much. Like, yeah, they condensed 50 years of comics,
right?
Into like creating the character and the evolution of his suit and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I just absolutely loved it. Second one was okay. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
As far as the Iron Man's.
I think I've literally only seen that one once, and it was in the theater when it first came out.
Oh, I've seen them all multiple times. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen them all multiple times. I can't quite remember which ones were which, but
Mickey Rourke was the one in the second one.
Yep.
That was when he had the guy with the suit and the whips.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Mickey Rourke. Yeah, played that character.
I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed that one a lot. I thought the storyline was really well.
Yeah. The one I really did not like on the Iron Mans was the third one. I absolutely hated how they turned one of... So, the Mandarin in the comics is like the iconic villain.
I remember this.
And they turned him into this puppet. Not only the guy was really funny and played him well, but it wasn't... I didn't like what they did, yeah. To me, it was a little bit like in Deadpool 2, the problem I had with that one. They were just a little too slipshod with some of these iconic characters from the comics.
Gotcha.
So...
Yeah, I remember you saying that. I wouldn't have known because I didn't read it, but I enjoyed the films just for what they were. And I think I've seen the third one probably as many times or more than the first one.
That makes no sense.
Well, it's just I never see the second one on. It was always like, I don't know if it was just the most recent one, but I always saw the third one on cable. You know, you're flipping through. Oh yeah, we'll throw this on.
Yeah. But it seems like they hit ones more than others, and then you have ones that well, at least for me, there's movies that I've enjoyed more, and it's like they show the second one more than they show the first one that you really want to see.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that was on the Iron Mans as far as they go. Like I kind of think those kind of got worse as they went, but
yeah, I don't.
Yeah, but they were still entertaining and gave.
Yeah.
For somebody that didn't read the comic books, it's a good storyline and keeps you going.
Yeah, like I said, it wasn't like bad. I mean, honestly, the worst ones of Marvel's are still on par with the best ones from DC for the most part.
Yeah.
But at least I'm consistent, so I had that same problem with it back when we saw it at the movies, Jerry.
You did. You are.
Yep.
So what came after that?
Well, you had the Incredible Hulk came out between Iron Man and Iron Man 2.
Now, was that the one with
Ed Norton?
Ed Norton. I like that one.
I did. I enjoyed that one.
I did.
I thought they did it cool. I mean, again, the Incredible Hulk to an extent is almost like Batman, where we talked about it's been done so many times.
Yeah.
That everybody, even layman's people that don't really know comics or any of that stuff, know the story. Yeah, the origins of, the Incredible Hulk. So, but yeah, no, I thought that was pretty cool.
If anybody's seen the old TV show from it, I mean, every entry of it gives you his backstory.
Yeah. Bill Bixby.
Yep. I used to watch that all the time.
Yeah, that was good.
I've still seen it on a couple times and watched it with Lou Ferrigno.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Then Iron Man 2 had come out. Then it was Thor.
Thor was good.
It was okay. Trisha absolutely adores Loki, Tom Hiddleston. So she funny. Loves the Thors. Oh, I thought they were good. I don't know. At that point, I think Iron Man was just so good, the first one.
You might have been expecting more from.
Yeah, I was kind of. I mean, and again too, I didn't read hardly any Thor comics except for mostly the crossovers. So I think I was just didn't have as much vested, so to speak.
Sure.
In that sense.
No, I enjoyed I don't think the second one was as memorable to me as maybe the third one. The first one for sure.
Wasn't a huge fan of the third one.
Yeah, I don't.
Trisha loves it. I thought I thought they kind of went a little overboard on the comedy.
Ragnarok?
Yeah. Ragnarok, yeah. I think they went, in my opinion, there was a lot of comedy in it and not as much, I thought, action. It was a lot. It just seemed much more on the comedy side than action this time in Ragnarok.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
That's the problem I had with the Last Jedi. Is it The Last Jedi?
That's the second one.
The second one
of the newer trilogy.
That's the one where Poe is in the ship and he's screwing with the guy to stall while he's uploading a virus. Is that the one?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
and then even Luke Skywalker's cracking jokes, and stuff. And I'm just like, this is, I don't know, it just didn't sit right with me.
Tried too hard. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of the new trilogy. Well, like I said, the first one was really good.
Yeah, Force Awakens.
Yeah,
Kathy and I both agree. We liked it as much as the original 4, 5, and 6.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
Aren't we getting a little off topic?
Yeah, we're way off topic again, as usual, Jerry.
Just want to bring it in there a little bit, see if I can kind of reel us back.
Jonathan. Yeah, no, he totally superhero so
instead of Star Wars.
After Thor had Captain America: First Avenger, which I loved.
That was awesome. That was absolutely amazing.
And then came the Avengers, because they had done each solo movie basically, and actually Iron Man had 2 of them. And then they did the Avengers, which blew me away.
Yeah.
To have that many characters, or main characters, I should say, in one movie.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to do, as DC found out. Actually, not even just them, like Sony with the Spider-Mans.
Yep.
The third, we had, I don't know if we touched on that before or not, but the third one had too much going on.
We did. We talked about it in the last one we mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah, when we were talking DC.
Yeah.
But so to me it was just incredible that they were do it the way they did it. To me, the movie seemed absolutely perfect. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I had one little.
What are we talking about?
So much
Avengers.
Avengers, yeah.
They had so much in there, and so much, not even a crossover, but it was just such a good blend on how each character was brought in and then given their
screen
role
time. Yep.
And it was just, yeah. I enjoyed that one a lot.
No, I do remember enjoying the Avengers. I was telling Chris before you jumped on that the Captain America ones, I don't know, didn't resonate. I didn't dislike them. I don't remember a lot about them. They didn't stay with me, so I don't like them as much as the Avengers and Iron Man and some of the others.
Well, they were low tech for you.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Not enough computerized suits and weapons, and they were just guns and shields.
No, but it was more like the story. When a movie doesn't resonate with me, where I can think back and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that about the movie. I remember that about the movie. When I don't remember stuff like that, I know it just didn't stay with me.
Yeah, I thought they did a really good job with the Captain Americas and stuff. But I guess it may be because I used to watch the cartoon as a kid too.
Yeah. No, I actually think as a whole, the Captain America ones are all extremely well done. I don't think there was
backstories that carry from one movie to another.
I don't think I can't remember. I don't think I disliked any of the Captain America ones. I love them all. Yep. But anyway, so Iron Man 3, which I've already shared my views on, was next. Dark World Thor.
Yep, that was the second one.
Yep, that was good. Winter Soldier. Then came Guardians.
Yes.
Oh my god.
So I can fill a podcast with that one.
Yeah, but it was hilarious because I didn't even want to go to that.
Me neither.
I saw the preview and I'm like, I don't know.
We totally
felt the same way, and I think I went and saw that with you guys. You were like,
the group was going. The group, that we always had decided they were gonna go, and she's like, well, everybody's going, so I'm going. It's fine.
Yep.
Says comic book, I gotta go.
Well, yeah, and
it was funny as shit.
Oh my god! I don't know what it was about the trailer that didn't draw me in. I'm just like, but thinking about it now, like maybe they had a couple of different trailers, but I love the part when Rocket jumps on the back of Groot and he starts shooting and you hear the ooga chaka, ooga chaka. Yeah. It was just such a well done, that part of the trailer.
But the trailer, if you're just watching just that part, you're like,
yeah.
Where when you put it together with the rest of the film as you're watching it and he does it, you're just like, oh my god.
Well, yeah, the part of the trailer that didn't appeal to me was going through and talking about the different characters, and you got Quill doing the, and everybody else. I'm just like, I don't know what this is about.
Right. I think that was it more than anything. You just didn't know what it was about. You couldn't.
And that's a big thing with trailers for me. If I don't know what I'm going to go see, then I'm like,
yeah. So we went to go see it, and I was blown away. I couldn't believe how good it was.
It's one of my favorite movies. I still put it on at night. Like if I wake up in the middle of the night and I can't go back to sleep, I'll put it on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Then the second big one was Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Yep, that's the one that had our boy Red from Blacklist. James Spader.
Yes.
As Ultron.
Yep. That was pretty cool. Ant-Man was, I think, the only one of the Marvel movies I didn't go see in the theater.
Yep, we did.
I think I saw it.
Sure we did.
I saw the previews and then there wasn't a big group going, so I was like, I'll just wait. And it was funny though. I didn't dislike it. We actually watched it on video, and I actually thought it was pretty good. Again, I think my mindset going in was this is going to be horrible. And it ended up being pretty good. I mean, it's not great compared to some of these other ones, but it was pretty good movie on its own.
I like Paul Rudd. I just it's again another one of those. If I see it's on, I'm like, is there anything else to watch?
Yeah,
it was one I wasn't sure what I was really getting into to see. I just knew it was another comic book movie, and I'm like, we gotta give that a shot.
Most of them are pretty good, so yeah.
Yeah, and it was good. I liked the storyline. I liked everything about it. Really, it really didn't have anything that made me dislike it.
Yeah, I thought. What's his name? That played the original Hank. That created the suit.
Oh.
Gosh. Anyway, his name eludes me at the moment.
Yes.
You'll think of it 10 minutes from now.
Probably. Moving along. Captain America: Civil War I thought was really good. Again, it's the same characters, but they somehow they're still very interesting. They keep, almost like what you said earlier, Jonathan, they keep pulling out things from the past to enlighten you more and more on the characters and keep the stories going, and you keep interested in them.
Then they do it like throughout all of the movies and all of the characters. It's like every character that gets pulled into it, you keep getting more tidbits of their backstory.
Yeah.
Of how they came about and what their history is. And
then came Doctor Strange.
Oh, that was good.
Which to this day, I think it's my favorite one.
Yeah.
Mostly, what's that?
Of all the Marvel?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was so unique and different, but still just as action-packed, and it had that great comedy. And, again, from the comics and stuff, they tried to really kind of keep a lot of it very close and stuff, and how he had his cape and everything, and or the cloak of levitation. But yeah, no, I thought it was
we
great.
really enjoy Benedict Cumberbatch pretty much in just about everything we've seen him in. And
let's stay on topic. I can see where this is going to go.
There was one role I hated him in, but
what was the movie?
Star Trek 2.
Oh yes, we talked about that. That's
Into Darkness, I believe it was called. Yeah,
that was another one.
Anyway, that could be a whole podcast.
Yeah, I really did like Doctor Strange. I thought the humor and the interworkings of the other characters, and or no, that was when he was part of the Avengers. But Yeah, no, I really did enjoy that, and that's another one that if I see it's on TV, I'll.
Yeah, no, that really, that is almost, it's right up there as far as being one of my favorites of the Marvel movies. I love it. I watched, couldn't tell you how many times.
I wouldn't be able to tell you either. It was just so interesting the way you never knew what was coming next.
And yeah, and just warping reality and everything was just, it was the special effects were amazing in it.
Oh yeah, it almost brought me kind of back to like the Matrix movies.
Mm-hmm. I think of Inception because of all the bending of the worlds and
right. But it's that same kind of
yeah
playing with reality. Then Guardians 2, which I was not a huge fan of.
I was not at all.
I was very let down. And I think, like we talked about, the first Guardians was just so awesome. We were so blown away. Yeah. I watched that and went, I mean, I get it. It's a storyline from the comics, but I don't know. It just felt like they fell short on that one.
Yeah. After the first one, you were expecting more.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't, the storyline wasn't as impacted as it was in the first one, I think.
Exactly, Jonathan. That's my biggest problem with it is I love the first one so much. Any movie that has a heartfelt ending like that one did, where, they all gotta, team up or, they're all gonna die, to be able to withstand the power of the, and just how they all played that out, and they tied it back to the beginning where, his mom is dying, take my hand, and they did that. That's such an emotional thing for me, and the tie that they did there. I just absolutely love the movie because of that. And then you go into the second one, and there's nothing like that whatsoever, and I'm just like, let down.
What the hell happened?
Yeah, just.
But I think on that note, I think the third one bodes well to be extremely good because there's gonna be a lot of that emotional tie because of the whole movie. I think because they are going to be trying to find Gamora, the old Gamora,
right?
Because of the whole time travel thing,
right?
In the Endgame.
Yep.
Okay, so Spider-Man: Homecoming.
That was good.
They're good.
That.
I think in part though, Spider-Man is one of those characters that's been done so much.
Homecoming.
Everybody knows the backstories.
Yeah.
And the criminals.
And so it's just their kind of version of it, which was still good. I mean, the problem I'm having with the Spider-Mans is I get it. Like, so Tony Stark is kind of his mentor, which is completely out of the comics world. This is where they diverge. And again, that's probably why I have my issues with it. But they're trying, everything from his suit being tech and becoming more and more like Iron Man in that sense. It's like, no, just you're Spider-Man. Be that.
Yeah.
You
don't need the suit, the fancy suit. It was never about the suit.
No,
except, you
never had any of that in the comic because that's one of the comics I used to collect. And
yeah. And I mean, there was the only time where you had the symbiote, which is where Venom came out of. But,
but even then, you didn't have a bunch of tech and
no, there was never that
webs and exploding webs and shocking webs and all this other stuff.
Yeah. But they're trying to have Tony be like a father figure to him and have that connection. But I just don't like that they're altering Spider-Man to that effect, to that extent. But that's just it wasn't so much in Homecoming, but the second one, Far From Home, it took it to a whole new level with the tech suit and stuff. So.
Still, from a cinematic standpoint, I enjoyed the films. I thought they were well shot. I thought they had good stories.
Yeah.
Cared about the characters, that whole thing that you always want.
Oh, and the kid does a great job of playing them.
Oh, God, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His friend Ned is awesome.
Oh, I love Ned.
He's awesome. So then there was like Thor Ragnarok, which we touched on a little bit. I just feel it's okay, but it's not one I'm gonna watch over. Like there's other ones I'd totally watch again before that one.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Just because I thought that Trisha absolutely loved it. She loves the Thors anyway.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Okay.
Yeah. But I just thought there was too much humor. Like, it was just constant. And for me, I think what works or had worked so well is that the comedy was sporadic and usually at moments of intense action. And so then they would have a little blurb or a little something, and it would just make it that much more funny, I would think.
Yeah.
Or I did think, still do, but
Yep.
Then one of Trisha's absolute favorites is Black Panther.
Yes.
Oh, that was awesome.
It was good.
Yes.
I didn't love it as much as Trisha. Yeah. I mean, it was good. I don't know.
I
really liked it. I thought just everything about it was just really well done.
Yeah.
Gave you the backstory, gave you, you know, childhood friends, and how things can start falling apart, and then just with one little thing, everything gets pulled right back together.
Yeah. I thought the special effects in that one, like Strange, were extremely well done.
Oh,
they enhanced it, and I love the sister in it.
Yes.
Then Avengers: Infinity War, which was the cliffhanger and pissed everybody off to no end, including my wife. I'm like, you knew it was going to be a two-parter. I told you that. I was like, Ant-Man and Wasp. Again, it was decent, but
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did.
Captain Marvel was good.
I enjoyed Captain Marvel.
I enjoyed Captain Marvel.
I knew nothing about the comic, nothing about the character, so it was interesting to see. I don't know how closely it played, so.
Well, and again, on that one, it wasn't the most I know about Captain Marvel from the comic standpoint is that's where Rogue got her flight and invulnerability from. She drained her to the point of death.
Yeah.
Not on purpose, but anyway, so she absorbed them permanently and actually had a problem. She absorbed not only her powers, but like part of her psyche and stuff. So it was like she had two people in her head.
Oh, geez.
And so that's what actually, because Rogue was a villain, and that's what drove her to the X-Men to seek Xavier's help in controlling and maybe getting the psyche out of there.
Right.
But yeah, so that was really good. Endgame, which was amazing.
Yep.
My daughter hates, but
yeah. No, it was bound to happen, but I wondered how they were going to end it, and I'd heard some of the rumors, and wondered. But I thought it was well written and good story.
Yeah, no, I thought it was perfect. I really liked it. I mean, you gotta some people have to die. It's just the way it works.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
everybody back and keep everybody going on
and on. And the problem with that is it's obviously it's an unrealistic world anyway. But within the framework of this world, superpowers exist. Blah blah blah, and people die.
Reality.
Yeah. So. By not having them, especially when you are on the front line, so to speak, and constantly in danger of being killed or hurt, it's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Then Far From Home, I think the second Spider-Man was the last one to actually be released. Because I was looking.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, because they got a whole bunch slated for 21 and 22.
What ones?
So basically right now, and some of these were supposed to come out sooner, but obviously with lovely 2020 being what it is. So this is phase 4. It looks like Black Widow's 21 in May. Then July, it's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. So I'm wondering, because see, the Mandarin had 10 rings. That was where he got his power from. So I'm wondering if it plays off from that. No? Okay, there's actually a comic character, Shang-Chi, who I didn't realize. So they're introducing a new one there.
I've never even heard of that. Yeah.
Me neither. That one I do not remember at all. Then there's the Eternals, which I didn't collect, but I remember them. Then there's another Spider-Man coming. Then Doctor Strange.
I was going to say it's been a while.
Yeah. Because most of them, they get signed on for 3 movies minimum.
Yeah, you would think so.
Because they don't want to create a character and go through all this, have somebody either balk at doing it anymore, or want an exorbitant rate that they're like,
right, because the first one did well or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's then there's another Thor coming out.
Really? Huh.
Love and Thunder. Black Panther 2.
That's going to be kind of interesting to see how they bring in.
What I heard, again, could be a spoiler alert, was they're having the sister take over.
Oh.
Is going to replace him. So he's going to die in the movies.
Yeah.
The character will die, and she's going to replace it. I personally thought it should have been the head of the guard.
Yes.
I thought she'd be the perfect warrior to put into that. But it's
head of the guard. That was
but it's by the
ruler
royalty, by the roots.
Well, yeah, but it's the ruler is typically the Black Panther. It gets passed down, so whoever rules gets to take in the movie. Then there's Captain Marvel 2 coming, and then another Ant-Man one. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Jeez, when are they getting to the Guardians?
Guardians, Volume 3, 2023.
The last Ant-Man and Wasp, he's trapped. And everybody is like obliviated back because of the Avengers.
Right.
So now they have to finish the tie back when they come back.
He got back.
Did he get back in Avengers?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't remember him coming out of the van.
Yeah. Yep. But again, because he comes out and he's wandering around. But I'm trying to remember how that. I can't remember now how it ended with him. I know he got out and was wandering around because he went to his house. And all that, remember?
That's right. That is right. Yep.
But, yeah. Yeah, that's that. We still ended up going down by every movie. Oops.
Oh, we did
it in a timely manner, unlike.
Yeah, it was very quick. Just an overview because there are so many of them. But
yeah,
there's so many, but you could touch base on each one of them very quickly without having a really.
Yeah, we didn't really have to dissect them. I mean, people have either seen the movie or not, so it's not.
Absolutely.
This is more about our personal interest in each of them. So, what do you say was you kind of alluded to it, but Chris, why don't you start your top 3 favorite Marvel movies?
Well, definitely, I think I would have to go with Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy. And probably Avengers, the first Avengers.
Yeah.
I think would probably be my top 3.
Yeah. How about you, Jonathan?
My top 3 would have to be, I think, first Captain America, Doctor Strange, and the Black Panther.
Yeah. For me, Iron Man, the first one, Guardians of the Galaxy for sure. And then probably Doctor Strange are my 3 favorites because those are the ones, like, if they're on, I'll watch them. The rest of them, I'm like, oh, yeah, I could tune into that again, watch that again. You know, again, I didn't hate any of them. It's just the 2 that kind of resonated with me for previously said reasons.
Yeah, I mean, I think my worst one would probably be Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
If I had to pick the worst of all of them that I disliked the most, probably Iron Man 3.
Yeah, no. Jonathan, you got a worst one?
Why do you think for me it would be more the Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
That was not great.
That was pretty much a letdown. I don't know that I would say it was the worst. I'd have to think about it again through the list. Like I said, not a lot of them resonated with me, but I know I was definitely let down, as we discussed, with the second one, and just kind of like, ugh. I was so looking forward to a sequel, and this is what I got.
Yeah.
It's one that even if it's on and I'm flipping channels, I'll continue by it to see what else is on, because it just, if I can absolutely find absolutely nothing, okay, I'll go back to it because I've seen it, and then I can zone out and play some video games at the same time.
Right, yeah. We'll do that.
You touched on it earlier, though, so I'm really disheartened that I do not see it in their rollout of 4, but I would love for them to do the X-Men now. Have Marvel Studios do it.
Right.
And bring them into the MCU, because that could be amazing. I mean, Hugh Jackman was awesome.
Will. Oh, for sure.
And did Wolverine amazingly.
Yeah.
But the rest...
Yeah.
I mean...
He's another one that, like Robert Downey Jr. said he not doing any more Iron Man. I believe I heard that.
Yeah, that's why he had him kill him.
He's not doing any more Wolverine.
Right. Yep. Well, and I get that. I mean, he played him for how many different films?
Exactly. Yeah, he had his own.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, there was 2 or 3 standalone ones, and then all the X-Men ones that he was in.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, he had at least 2 standalone.
Yeah.
3. Because he had...
Logan was the last one.
Right. And then there was 2 Wolverine movies.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had 3.
Plus the X-Men movies that he...
Yep.
And there was, 4 of those?
4 of them, yeah. Some of those were really bad.
Yep.
But the first, you gotta remember when the first X-Men came out, it was the best comic book movie to date at that time.
Yeah.
They were okay. I had to let a lot go because but I still enjoyed it. And like I said, because Hugh Jackman does such a good job with Wolverine and portraying him like he really should be, because he was, one of my favorite comic book characters ever.
Oh, yeah.
He's the reason I started reading the X-Men in the first place.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yep, issue 205. He was on the cover, and I was like, this looks cool. And then that was a problem, because then I started buying back issues, and they were expensive. And the farther back you go, the more expensive it got.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you had some books pretty pricey.
I'm gonna have to catalog mine at some point and just see, just to get an idea of what they're worth. Because I remember buying the Green Arrow, and those were already more than what the...
Right. Well, those were...
graphic novels.
Graphic novels. There were the Longbow...
Yes.
Graphic novels or something it was called.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if I got all of them.
I think there were 3 of them, right?
I think so.
I can't remember.
I think I have them. I think I have all 3.
Oh, I got them somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, I know where my comics are.
Yeah, somewhere in my boxes. I mean, I got them all. Yeah. But yeah, I've been trying to, every now and again, I'm trying to find, you would think nowadays with technology, somebody would have an app where you could just scan them and it would upload them in and tell you what current market pricing is. But
nah, because it's subjective. There's
there's a actual price guide, like coins. Yeah. There's a price guide of suggested listing prices.
There always has been. We just you buy it. It's a little book. It almost looks like a pocket calendar, but obviously really thick.
And they put them out every year, so they're always adjusting and fluctuating. And that's why I was like, with today's internet and technology, I was like, come on, make it easy for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'd be curious to look up some of my more obscure comics that I collected.
Silver Surfer, that never turned into anything, and that was one of my favorites.
I told you when you had started on that one, that was the 2nd or 3rd rendition of them.
That's right.
Yeah. And so reboots don't generally, value-wise, do a lot.
I don't mean value-wise. I meant movies. They didn't. They never really made
they never
Silver Surfer movie.
Well, yeah. Well, they did. What is wrong with you two?
It was a long time ago.
Fantastic Four 2. No, but he was a main character in Fantastic Four 2.
Yeah. No, I think what Jerry was saying though is where he comes out on his own movie.
Right.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you gotta actually follow the conversation.
No. But you said they haven't done any movies with him. Yeah.
No.
Well,
now it wasn't his name in the title, but he was in the damn movie.
Yeah, it was
his own
Fantastic Four and the Silver Surfer.
Yeah,
was the name of the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't remember being too fond of the Fantastic Four series. None of the ones that have come out.
I enjoyed the original one.
I think I was okay with
Jessica Alba.
Yep.
And I thought that was done well. I liked it. I love the guy who played Johnny
Torch.
Yes.
Yep. Human Torch. Yep. But yeah, then they did the
Ben Grimm too. He was good.
Yeah. The remake, just I don't know. With the reboot, I should say.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't as impressed.
Nah, I didn't love the reboot.
I heard it was horrible.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I didn't watch them.
I wouldn't say horrible, but it wasn't.
Yeah, let's just say I haven't rewatched it. But so yeah. I think that more than covers it.
Yeah, I think that rounds out that topic at least. So, well, we still got to figure out what we're talking about next, but we can chit chat about it and figure out what we're gonna have as a topic for next. We've kind of hit all the ones, and these aren't going to air until after Christmas anyway. So we got time.
Oh yeah.
I think I'm still 4 or 5 ahead.
Yeah, that was what I don't think we've missed a recording since then, so.
No, I don't think so.
It should still be that 5, I think, is what you originally
I think it's 4 because we always have one coming out on a Friday.
True.
Yeah. So. All right. Well, thank you, Two Beds.
Bye, Two Bad.
Bye, Two Bad.
Bye, Two Beds.
All right. Thank you for joining us for that episode of Tupa Talk, where we discussed the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We gave you our opinions on the movies we liked, we didn't like. Probably anybody who's watching this has seen the episodes. So we talked a little bit about what's coming out. There's some new films that we hadn't heard of that are going to be coming out in the Marvel Universe. So it'll be interesting to see those and have something to look forward to now that movies are starting to come back out again in 2021. We're seeing some.
If we're allowed to go see them. If
we're allowed to go see them, yeah. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you at the next one.
Well, I think what we should probably do then is not have Jonathan on the next one and talk about him.
No, it's more fun if we do it when he's on it.
Well, no, see, that would be the follow-up episode.
You sons of bitches.